Okay, so welcome back to Minecraftorama. So the quick order of business is to replace this block with the crafting table. This is about how many bookshelves I've managed to make so far. Continuing to work on that. I don't want to wipe out the cow population. So I should have a book. Oh, I have 3 books. Good thing I didn't use those. Okay, and then the diamonds. So if I get, I'm pretty sure it is this right here. Yep, okay. So that's done. So we're going to place that in here, right in the center of the room that I made. And as you can see, if we were to enchant right now, okay, I do have the pick with me. Okay, if we were to enchant right now, we would be at a max of 20. So we're just going to hold off just a little bit longer and let the cows grow. A couple more things I did. I modified this area up here so that there's now a square that will drop you all the way to the bottom into a pool of water, so that you do not have to I'm going to hold down shift so I don't actually go down, but it'll actually drop you down to the bottom so you don't have to go down the ladder. You can just go down by falling, which is much quicker. So we took care of that. The big thing I did, and it looks like it is in fact night, so we're going to take a nappy really quick. I decided to modify this place since last we took a tour. And I did 2 things. I got rid of the door here, and I made... I'm going to open this hole again, but I made... I decided I wanted this to be a garrison. So I have made this large garrison-like structure, which allows you to protect it by... You can like stand through here and shoot arrows through here, or you can go up a little bit further and shoot arrows off this deck. But it basically just gave me a landmark and something a little bit taller than nothing. And it looks kind of cool. I've continued to massacre cows. Moo. I started building a doorway for the... Oh, look, an Enderman. We won't mess with him right now. I started to build an entryway for this whole compound. Oh yeah, I built a fence, a 2-high fence to keep all the little bad guys out, so I wasn't constantly killing zombies and stuff, which works pretty well. Here's the cows. I put the hay in there just for effect. I should have brought some food with me to feed them, but I didn't. So I did that. More cows. I'm gonna eventually replace this wall with like a stone wall. Probably something similar to the entryway, where it'll be like vertical pillars and then like the half slab with the gaps, because I think that looks really cool. Probably something like... Oh yeah, and that's what the garrison looks like from the outside. I'm not sure I like the top. I might redo it. I like the way it looks from the inside, and I kind of like the bottom part, I think, but I think the top, I need to do something a little different. But for now, it's good. I can get up tall, and I can see it from further away, so that's half the battle. And then the other thing was I did expand the wheat farm by making it a complete square. So that generates quite a bit of wheat. It's still tedious, so it's not my favorite thing to do, but it's a lot of wheat, which is really great. So I'm pretty close on the moo cows. We could probably go ahead. I won't plant right now because that's about... I can't think of a more boring thing to watch me doing that. So let's just go over here and feed the cows real quick, because I need more leather. So typically what I've been doing is walking over here and just... hopefully their timers aren't reset already. Yeah, it's very... I'm a very technically advanced method of clicking on cows. But you always want to make sure you have fair. You can tell it's working when you see little. You can't. When you can see the little green experience things you get for making baby cows. Oh, what is this guy doing? Really? Yeah, lighting on fire. Yeah, they've started coming up from the bottom. I'm not sure why, because I thought I had everything lit up down there. So they're coming from somewhere. And I'm not exactly sure how. Oh, because I left that stairway wide open. Well, that wasn't very smart, was it? Let me close that off. But they've been walking up here all day. And I've been killing them. So that's that. So there, we made more cows. And then I'll just go through and murder them. Which, you know, is fine. They're not real cows, they're virtual cows. And you make hamburger out of cows. But you can see I generate a whole bunch of baby cows. So we should be in pretty good shape. But I am still short on the bookshelves. So I'll probably leave them alone for now and come back in a little bit and do another, we'll do another feeding, and then we'll massacre a bunch of grown-up cows when there's more grown-up cows. I just don't want to kill them all. And I'm going to wrap this up. I haven't quite figured out exactly how this is going to wrap up, this whole wall thing, but you can see I started on it. I may change it some, but the general idea is this. Probably the next thing we're going to do is either go and mess around in the jungle temple, or just go exploring to the south. Maybe we'll just pack up a travel kit and head south a ways and see what we see. I kind of want to get the enchanting done before I do that. So we're not going to do that right away, but very soon. Oh, I also started removing the dirt here. I daylighted this little part down here and put a stairway. Creeper blew up and did most of the work, so I just kind of started going at it there and explored some of these caverns. There was a lot of easy to get iron and whatnot. I did not find any. See, there's some iron I didn't get on the bottom of that pool. I didn't find any diamond, but I did find some iron and coal. Yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. More iron, so I am gonna farm some of that, just to make sure, you know, just to keep myself in picks and whatnot. But once we get the first fortune pick, the diamond thing will go much quicker. It'll be kind of slow until then. Also not sure if I'm going to enchant a book first or just go for it with the pick. Because there's, you know, a couple. You can see I'm already up to 45 points. So this is usually the point where I die needlessly and lose all those points. So I probably should think about doing something soon. Like I said, I closed this off because I kept falling through this while I was working, but eventually, if you look here, you'll see that you're going to be able to go from the very top up there down to the very bottom down there in one drop, which would be kind of cool. Not that it's super high, but it's kind of fun with everything rushing by you. So, that being done, I'm probably going to get rid of this wall, which is now kind of unnecessary since this is indoors. So this wall will probably get eliminated right here, at least like from here down. And I'll probably move the torches up to the white blocks all the way around where there isn't wood. And I'll cut out this wall here. That's what I'm going to do. But, and then I might work on some other portions of this. I keep thinking about covering this hole as well with something. What I don't like is that it's in front of the door instead of, you know, being off to the side over here. Like, it's not symmetrical at all. I also gave some thought to building another building on this big empty space right here. This big, fieldy, empty area. I thought about building like a barracksy kind of place, since this looks more like a garrison now. That this should be some kind of barracks, and then maybe a couple of houses over here or something, just so it looks like something. Not that it will do anything functionally. I just sometimes spend a lot of time making things look a certain way. Again, there's the tower. I'm not so sure, just not so sure about that thing. See the way it winds up at the top and it's kind of cockeye looking? It's not my favorite. So I might make that solid and maybe move the ladder to the middle, which means you wouldn't be able to drop. I don't know. I gotta give it some thought. I don't like the way that looks at all. Oh well. If you have any ideas about the tower, or what you would like me to do next, post them in the comments. Hasta la vista.